This is about Alfa Nero again. Now, Alfa Nero is the $80 million yacht, or once worth $80 million yacht. That's at the center of attention right now because of the owner actually disowning the vessel in Antigua. The vessel's been there over a year. You all know the story. Now, all the governments, all the Western governments have all agreed and said that the owner of this boat is Andrei Grigorievich Guryev. That's senior. And he, of course, is sanctioned by the US, the UK and the EU, and therefore he's been having some issues. Actually, his lawyer, English-based lawyer, has actually said that he does not own that yacht. And in a recent email to us, he also denied that he owns Motor Yacht Luminosity in Montenegro as well. So most of the crew have left this boat. There's only 5 on board. On Tuesday, the Antiguan government officially seized that vessel. We showed you photographs of them boarding the vessel. They put a sign on the outside saying that it was seized, and they said that now they are directing things. The captain has to answer to the government of Antigua. Now, we got contacted by one of our sources, and he said that the vessel is already flying the Antigua flag. Now, they seized the boats on Tuesday, and we got contacted on Thursday to say that they were already flying an Antigua flag. Now, I guess when the owner of the yacht and the owner of the flag is one and the same, things can get speeded up a little bit, right? But it's amazing, though, when you think about it, that any government could move so fast to be able to change things around like that and get that flag flying there. As you can see from the photographs here, that is an Antigua flag flying on that vessel. But like I said, in less than 4 days, that is impressive for any government to do pretty much anything. Now, in the last video, we also mentioned that the yacht is currently unable to be sold, even though the government is already taking bids on the yacht. They said that because the vessel is sanctioned by the US government, they're unable to sell that yacht. Now, the only way they can do it, and that's what the process is now, they've reflagged it, they are getting insurance for it, they have, taken ownership of that vessel, and they will have to get those sanctions removed. Now, in a recent interview on the local TV station in Antigua, ABS TV Antigua, they had an interview with the Antigua and Barbuda ambassador to the US, and his name is Sir Ronald Sanders. No relation to Colonel Sanders, before you ask, although he is wearing a similar suit in this video. He said that it is much easier putting sanctions on a yacht than having them removed. He also said that the process not only involves the US government, but it also involves the US Congress, and as such, it can be quite difficult. But what he did say, which is interesting, is that the process to have the sanctions removed from the vessel has already started before they even seized the vessel, and that they got to a point where they have to take control of that vessel before they can go any further. Very interesting. What I'll do is I'll play a small clip of his interview with the local TV channel. I'll play that right now.
The process we have to go through is to get the United States to delist the Alfa Nero from its sanctions list, and that is the process in which we are now involved. That request for reconsideration is for OFAC of the US Treasury Department to reconsider the classification of Alfa Nero as a sanctioned vessel. So that document has been prepared. It has been sent to Antigua for review by the Attorney General's chambers, and as soon as that process is finished, which we do not expect to take very long, the document will be submitted to the United States Treasury Department.
Okay, if you want to see the full interview, I will put a link in the description to that video. It's only 3 minutes long, but it is a very good explanation of what is happening, what is the next steps that are going to happen before they can sell that vessel. Now, Alfa Nero is the $80 million yacht, or once worth $80 million yacht. That's at the center of attention right now because of the owner actually disowning the vessel in Antigua. The vessel's been there over a year. You all know the story. Now, all the governments, all the Western governments have all agreed and said that the owner of